Welcome to Red, White, and Bethune. We are Jen,
Kyle,
Ben,
Molly, Eli,
and we travel with our 4 dogs in our 1983 Silver Eagle bus. Come along as we show you America through our lens.
All right, welcome to Red, White, and Bethune. I'm Jen.
And I'm Kyle.
We're so happy that you're with us today. Look at our beautiful RV. It's
We've
a
changed
bus.
things up.
Look at our beautiful bus.
No, I'm Nate.
And I'm Christian, and we are from Project Trek.
We're the Axeness family, and we have been traveling in this fifth wheel for just under 5 years.
Well, not this fifth wheel. We've had a few other ones.
We've made some changes, but we're now in this one, and we're really proud of it.
We are really excited to kind of show you around. We bought this rig just a year ago, and we took the opportunity to renovate it. This is an open range 376 FBH. Come on in. So come on in. You are walking into our living room, kitchen, and dining area. We chose the open range because we loved this particular floor plan. This particular floor plan has a front bunk, which we will show you in just a second. And that's really why we chose it. By having the bunk up front, it allows for a lot of underneath storage, which I'm sure you're going to be showing them, right?
Oh, yeah.
We have some sweet underneath storage. But this is actually the living room and the kitchen. The kitchen we fully renovated last year. Mainly at this time, when we locked down for quarantine, we decided that we would take on the efforts of completely renovating it. We decided to go with some open shelving, and the open shelving just allows us to have a little bit more of like an aesthetic vibe. We live in our rig full time, so we wanted it to feel like home, and being able to put our own personal touch on it through renovation allowed us to do that. I mean, you guys have seen Jen and Kyle's bus, right? Like, they did some really cool stuff too. I mean, I feel like I love renovated rigs. I love new rigs, but I love renovated rigs because you can really see the personality. We loved the cabinetry in this RV. I liked the color a lot, so we decided not to necessarily paint the cabinets, but we did go ahead and paint the wall area. We took the opportunity while we were redoing everything else that we were going to go ahead and update the lighting fixtures. Did you guys know that you can replace RV lighting fixtures with really any kind of fixture you want? It does not have to be RV specific. We have a video on our YouTube channel outlining exactly how to do this if you like the idea yourself. We ordered these lights just right off of Amazon, and we were able to replace them by making sure that it was the correct bulb. We did a lot of other things aside from redoing the lighting. We also redid a lot of the window treatments. In this particular rig, there was a large U-shaped couch that is typically in this floor plan. We decided to take it out and replace it with a home reserve couch. Home reserve couches are really cool because they can be sent to you. They're made here in the United States, and they're sent in flat packed boxes, and then you can kind of put them together. The cool thing about them though is that it's modular seating. So you can customize it, add more, and really make it fit your space really nice, which is what you need in an RV, because RV spaces are not standard spaces. We also took the opportunity to redo some of the RV-like features. One thing that I really couldn't stand when we bought this RV was the molding around was very dated and it was very dark. So we went ahead and replaced all of the slide molding with pine board that we stained and sealed. And we really love how that turned out. Can't wait to show you the front bunk. So I think we should go right now. Come on. Before we hit the front bunk, I do want you to take notice of my husband's amazing handiwork. We replaced some of the wood with actual live edge wood. We just really loved how it had our own personality and style in it.
Besides the stairs, we also did these driftwood oil shelves. I noticed you guys were kind of into oils, and so are we. So Made sense. This is the kids' bunk room, and what's different about this rig is that this is actually the front, like the nose of the fifth wheel. Most bunk rooms are in the back, but kids don't need all that height, so it actually kind of makes sense that it's up here. Prior to the renovation, there were 2 jackknife sofas in each slide. So this comes in on a slide, and yeah, it was jackknife sofas that folded out into a bed, 2 of them. We didn't need that, and it kind of ate up a lot of floor space, so it made more sense to just put in bunks. So we put in bunks with some memory foam mattresses. They're actually really comfortable. And the kids love them. They love that they have their own space. I closed off this window so that they had a little bit of privacy back there. And actually, it's kind of similar to yours, Kyle. Kind of the capsule, the capsule look, which I really liked. And below their bunks is toy storage, which we have kind of organized into these plastic totes, and it works out really, really well. Their closet space is actually a lot bigger than our closet space. So they have, you know, their shoes down there, their clothes, and then we do keep some of their homeschool stuff up top. So like this is our daughter's space, and this is our son's, and then we do keep the Dyson charging in there. This rig already came with like a ton of storage in it, so there's, ooh, it's a mess, sorry about that. But we keep like our board games and the Nintendo Switch and some of the kids' books in here. Below that was previously a mini fridge and then a bank of drawers. We didn't need the mini fridge, and the drawers were just so big and clunky that just the hardware took up so much space, so it really wasn't that usable. So we decided to take that out and kind of put in like a craft area. So we made a little desk and some crafting supplies. And when we took all that out, we realized that there was a false wall here, which gave us about another 1.5 feet of depth to that space, which was really nice. This is just kind of a mirror image of the other side, but it's my son's side. So we put a little rock wall on here, made him a Lego desk. It's just covered in Legos right now, but yeah, same concept. Bunk up top, toy storage down below. Just got our new pup, and so she is being kennel trained in here, and she's being extra good for the video right now. Right over here is the half bath. That was like a non-negotiable for me. We really wanted 2 toilets because we just, I guess we poop a lot. We've run into a situation where, before in one of our previous rigs where we only had 1 bathroom, and I'd rather just have 2 toilets.
So now that you've seen the bunk room, I'm going to take you to the most zen spot in this rig. Now the cool thing about this floor plan is that we can literally close off that bunk room area, and it's like chaos is just managed to one area. And then I can keep this area really nice and zen-like. So this is our bedroom. And when we initially purchased this RV, it did not look like this. It was very dark. First off, the wall color was a lot darker. So we decided to brighten up the walls with a fresh coat of paint. Along the back wall where this bed is, there were very large cabinets that took up half of the wall up to the ceiling. So it really shortened the space. So we decided to remove the cabinets and go with another open shelf concept to really simplify and minimize this space. By doing so, I think we created a really peaceful bedroom, and I love it. Another really cool thing about this bedroom are the custom bedside tops that Nate and I made together. That was kind of a last minute decision, and I'm really glad that we did it. We didn't have intentions on replacing all of the countertops, but I woke up one morning and said, let's do it, and Nate decided that we could do it, so here we are. This bathroom's really neat because it has a full washer dryer, and that was something that we have never had in our previous 2 rigs. And I can tell you, going from not having one to having one, I am so so thankful for our full washer dryer. Now this is a vented washer and dryer, and don't be scared because you will have to put a hole in your RV. If you need any instruction on how to do that, Nate did a really great video on how to actually find and put a dryer vent into your RV. When we initially started renovating, this room was the most difficult for me because of the shape. I have kind of like this weird corner that we really didn't know what to do. And again, we kind of decided to put in a small shelf with the live edge wood and kind of give it some character. And this really has been my favorite little nook area here in the RV because it was just this creative little spot that we kind of had to figure out. The full bathroom in here is really nice because while we have a half bath up front, having a secondary bathroom is just so nice. When you begin renovating your RV, you'll find that some little spots have even more storage than what you initially thought. So when we started ripping up pieces of this area in here, we realized that there was plenty of room under the stairs to add in some additional storage. And these are just the perks of renovating your RV because you can make it work for you a whole lot better.
Anything else you can think of in here that they didn't hit?
I think it's absolutely amazing.
Okay.
Phenomenal.
Let's go outside.
Like we said earlier, this is a 376 FBH by Open Range. It's a 42-foot fifth wheel. It's a big one. It's just as big as the toy haulers. It comes equipped with a liquid propane generator up front. Just like any other fifth wheel, it's got this pass-through storage up front. But what really sets this one apart is the storage in the back, and I want to take you back there and show you that. Kind of starts right here, and you can see, I mean, that is a massive amount of storage back there. So we can fit all of our backpacking gear, our stand-up paddle boards. I think we could even fit an extra kayak in there. And then come around back, and I'll show you the rear access. This is just a cavernous space, so we can actually fit all of our bikes upright in here. Just all kinds of stuff, way more stuff than what a full-timer really needs. You know, it's nice to have that space to be comfortable. And given the size of this thing, it's actually pretty light. Its unloaded weight is just around 11,000 pounds, and the max capacity is like just under 16,000. So it's got quite a bit of cargo capacity on it, which I really like. In our previous rigs, we were always running overweight. So this one, we're actually, without fresh water on, we're actually 1,000 pounds underweight, which I feel great about. We've got our sticker wall we're really proud of. I think every RVer is proud of their stickers.
Yeah, pretty much.
So we pull the fifth wheel with this 2018 Ram 3500 dually. I mean, it is for all intents and purposes totally stock. These things are animals, so it handles that really well. What I like about it is just the engine brakes on it. It really slows us down going down hills, that can be the scary part when you're towing. So I really like this thing. To hitch it up, use the Anderson Ultimate Hitch, the aluminum one, and I believe it's rated up to 24,000, and so we're well under that limit. What I like about that one is, you know, if I need to load stuff in like 2x4s or whatever, I can actually pass it through the hitch, and it's super light. Like, I think it's like 40 pounds. It's something ridiculous. So if I just unscrew that top crown nut, I can pull the whole thing up. It's really easy to remove. I had a traditional hitch before this, and I prefer this much more. It's just way lighter.
Alright guys, thank you so much for watching that video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Really neat rig, a really cool family. Go check them out on YouTube and Instagram at Project Trek. I know they'd really appreciate it. And thank you, Nate and Christian, for allowing us to tour your rig and show it off to all these wonderful people. But that's going to wrap us up for this video, guys, and we will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.